How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Kana To Kanji. I'm your host, Anthony, where you're following my journey from going from absolutely zero, knowing nothing about the Japanese language, to fluency. Today's video is going to be about going through and testing my vocabulary. I've gone through one deck already, which you can see on the slide here. But I've been working on a second deck of cards, flashcards. So what I'm going to do is take a test live for me, right? So what I'm going to do is take a test and test my knowledge on the second set of vocabulary words that I have been studying. And if I get 100% on this test, then I am going to move on to the third deck and continue there. With this pace that I'm going at right now, if I can, I've been mastering the vocab in about 3 days, so about 42 words every 3 days. And so if I can keep that pace up, then what I'm planning on doing is being completely done with the vocabulary section of the book that I'm working through. I'll be reviewing the vocabulary that I've done so that I don't forget it, using spaced repetition, so that way, it stays fresh in my mind, but it's also getting stored in my long-term memory. But I want to do that so that way, once I'm done with that, I can start layering in, grammar and building sentences and things along those lines. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about that right now. What I want to do is just get into the test that I want to take and show you guys a little bit more of the Quizlet platform that I'm using and go from there. So let's get started. So we need to get out of here. We're in the first deck. I want to go to the second deck, and we're going to do a test. So 20. I'm just going to stick with the multiple choice. Let's change this to 42. Yeah, so I'm just going to stick with the multiple choice. The matching is just inconvenient for me because I have to scroll up and scroll down and scroll up and scroll down. So I'm just going to keep it on multiple choice and see how we do. So start test. So how old is, and we're already starting off terrible. Ikutsu. Right now is ima. There it is. 1 o'clock, ichiji. And I'm aware that my pronunciation may not be the best right now, but that will improve over time as I start speaking and shadowing and doing those sorts of things. Unpleasant, reluctant, iya. How? Ikaga. Color is iro. Entrance is, I think it's this one. Iriguchi. First is ichiban. Where are you? Ichiban. Right here. To be or exist is aru. 5 is itsutsu. That there is are. So that's this one. Meaning is imi. 1 minute is ipun. Dog is inu. Did I choose inu? Yeah, okay. 5th of the month is itsuka. January is ichigatsu. This is itsupon. This is you. Always ima. Or is it itsuma? I think it's itsuma. Yeah, not ima. Itsuma. 1 is ichi. See you later is excuse me. I always get these two confused, but I think it's this one. Itekimasu. Yeah, itekimasu. Doctor is Isha. Put in is ireru. Painful, hurting is itai. No, ie. Walk is aruku. Ipuki. No, ipiki. Sorry, ipiki. Pond is ike. Right here. Enjoy your meal is itadakimasu. Younger sisters, imoto. When is itsu. One day is ichinichi. Welcome is, that's not it. That's 1 o'clock. I know it's not that one. So it's gotta be this one, which is, yeah, it's this one. Irashaimasu. Irashaimase. Various, iro, right here. 5 days is right here. Itsukakan. How much? Ikura. Chair is isu. B is, wait a minute, iru again? Yeah, because there's aru and iru. Yeah. Go is iku. Together is isho. Where are you? Isho. Busy, isogashi. And this is ie. Alright. I think I got them all. If I missed any, it's gonna be enjoy your meal and see you later. But let's see. Oh, got them. Alright, cool. So, with that being said, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna continue to review this deck. So what I'm doing, I have 2 decks mastered. I'm gonna start on the 3rd deck this afternoon. While I'm starting on the 3rd deck, each day I'm going to review the 2 decks that I have mastered, and as I master more decks, then more space will come between the times that I review those previous decks. So it'll get to the point where I'm only reviewing 1 deck a day. But for the time being, I'll probably, until I start doing grammar, I'll probably start I'll do multiple decks a day until I start doing grammar. And so that way, once I start doing grammar, I'll reduce it, and then I'll review 1 deck a day, but it'll be a different deck every single day. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So far we are at 84 words that we know in Japanese. We've got the hiragana down, we've got the katakana down. I'm gonna do another video, because I did one with hiragana, but I'm gonna do one with katakana as well, because I'm not using katakana a lot right now, but I want to make sure I don't lose it. I don't lose that knowledge. So I'm going to do a video. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it using Quizlet or if I'm going to use tofugu.com to do a video showing you guys the katakana. I'm just going to do probably the basic katakana, not the combinations, because that would be a really long video to go through all the combinations, unless somebody wants it. If I get requests for the combinations on either the hiragana or the katakana, then I'll do those, but if not, I'm not going to spend any time doing it. And then also, I'm going to spend time on the weekends practicing my writing. Even though I don't plan on writing much, I still want to know the stroke orders for the alphabet in Japanese. So that's all really for this video. I really just wanted to test my knowledge on the 2nd deck of cards. I figured it would make a good video to record so people could, see my progress. The whole point of this channel is for me to document my progress. I don't care if anybody even watches these videos, but yeah, that's where I'm at. So that's all I got for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.